Hello everybody. This is, well, it says here question 2, but if you're looking at the whole PDF as a whole, right here, this would be question 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th question, and what it's asking you here is to match this equation with one of these graphs. And so our equation here, remember we did a couple videos ago, we said where the fuck is x? And so here, what this basically says is x ain't shit. Make sure you remember this. If you don't see x in your differential equation, that means x ain't shit. And the first thing you can look for is when you go here and you go along the x. So here, let's make a quick graph. Let me make this a little bit skinnier. Let me make it black. And let's say we have a graph here. If I can just draw a graph, and you see what you want to look at is the slope along the x. So if I have a slope here, let me zoom in. If I have a slope here, let's say we have slopes like this. And as you can see, along the x, so this is my x, this is my y, along the x, as I go to the x on the same, so let's say this is y equals 1 right here, at the same y, if I go along the x, my slope will stay the same, it will not change. And that's what it means by x ain't shit. It means doesn't matter where you are on the x, your slope is the same. But since we have our y, that means where we are on the y vertically does actually make a difference in our slope. So now when we look at these graphs, we're going to look at something that along the x, they're all the same. So you see here, along the x, these two look the same, they look the same, they look the same. But then you see this one is more horizontal. It goes like that. This one goes downwards here. This one goes downwards. So this is dependent on x. And so this is not the one. We look here again, and this is pointing down, pointing down, pointing down. This one is flat here, it points down here. So this is also ain't shit because it depends on x. Same thing here. And then this apparently actually gives it away because that is the only difference. You see here it goes up, but here it goes down, here it goes this way. This depends on x. But you see here is the same. So you see all these are the same along the x, they don't change. And you see here, all this is all straight along the x. Even here is all straight along the x. And so this is the one for the equation. And that's the easy ways you can find it.